Everybody, I apologize for the messiness of my workbench at the morning, but I just wanted to show you the project that I've been working on. You guys probably saw pictures of it on Twitter. Whoops, Butterfingers. Anyways, so I did a cast and molding of this Hello Kitty toy, and you can see that they're coming out pretty good. The molds are now in the castings, so little imperfections that can all be fixed with sanding. But as a first go for doing some molding and casting, I think it's going fairly well. But after this clip, you'll see the full not full, but somewhat edited build video, kind of the first one for this channel. I'm going to be doing more stuff like this. I also got a Kickstarter campaign coming soon. As you can see, I'm working on my Battlestar Viper inspired model over here on top of the 3D printer. I got some other 3D prints that I'm going to be working on, but this is going to be kind of part of what Outcast Labs is all about and what we're working on. And we hope you subscribe to the channel. We've got a whole bunch of stuff coming up, and please like, subscribe, click the notification button. But if you don't, dislike and tell me what I can do better. Until then, enjoy the build video, and hope to talk to you guys really, really soon. Thank you. All right, so let's try to take this apart. I can't find my X-Acto knife. You know, you think I would have put it out before I started recording, but no. Hold, please. It's right here. All right, so I didn't record before. I should have. So I've got a little toy in here, a little Hello Kitty, that I wanted to make a mold of, because I want to just make some regular ones, or make more of them, so my daughter, she wanted to be able to make her own and paint them. So I'm trying to see if I can get this out of the cup without cutting into the cup, but I got a feeling if I put some mold release on this, it might have, but I got a feeling that's, yeah, it's too solid. I'm not going to be able to get enough. And if I put some mold release on it, it probably would have been able to come out this easy. But so I'm gonna just start at the bottom here. Now I got a little hole here, bottom of the cup, and let's see, carve that out. Come on, you know you wanna. So I made a little hole. Now if I can get enough air in this thing, push it around, it should pop out. Okay, so, nah. Can I do something a little pokey. See what happens when I try this. I guess this cup's getting destroyed. I think that's what the long and short of what I'm getting to here. Push on it. No. Alright, let's do this the hard way. I really wish I had a register knife too. Which is going to make this thing even harder to do without the register knife. All right, so snip that part. There. Now this should just come apart. There we go. Because the idea is, I can easily, when I go to actually make the thing, should be able to set this thing nice and easy inside of a cup, instead of having to make something to hold the mold. Just want to put it back in a cup. But doing all this gave me an idea for a mold making system that the interlocks and stuff that I'm going to try doing in a later video on my 3D printer. And where did I start the cut already? Right here. As you should be. Okay, there you go. So so I'm covering my cut here because I don't have a register knife, and I kind of want this stuff to line up. Let's see, there it is. After I've, I may have just screwed up. I may have just screwed up my mold. We'll see. Followed the wrong line. Alright. So, and I'm going to try not to open this mold all the way if possible. The thing is, we're trying to release the object that's in here just enough to be able to get it out. Like that. So now, if you look, we've got a nice little mold in here. Obviously one edge will probably have to be cleaned up after it's molded, of Hello Kitty. And so next thing I want to do, because I want this thing to be able to, let me grab another cup. So, got another cup. And so all I should have to do oh, these two cups are stuck together really good. Actually, yep, those are throwaways. Those are stuck. All right, so now should just be able to stick that in there like that. I might need to put a air hole or two in here so it's easier to get back out. And now I've got this nice thick part at the top to kind of make like a little funnel. Here. So I'm gonna put a little funnel at the top of this. So I want to make a kind of like a little circle, but at an angle so the bottom of it is smaller than the top. Then cool, getting there. Just keep following that all the way down. And okay, so I think we just broke through, which is great. It's perfect. Oh yeah, that's turning out really good. Of course, my blade just fell out. Make sure your blades are always tight. Yep. Where is my magnetic ball? It is... This workbench is getting too small. Yeah. I need a bigger workbench. I'm going to build one soon. So, there's my needle. I'll grab my needle nose. Pull some of this gunk out. And you can see we got a hole all the way through. So, I mean, when you go to mold the top of this thing, it's gonna need to be cut out. I don't know if I can get that to line up right here. Let's see if I can get this to line up right. But you can see kind of through there. So that'll be the top of the other thing you're casting. Will need to be cleaned up a little bit. So I've got this, I've got this. So I'm gonna go ahead. I just want the tiniest of air hole. And actually, I'm gonna mark this thing because I'm gonna put a hole on the other side away from the seam. So in theory, if there's any leakage, it'll be okay. It won't, so that's the line where I want the crack of the mold to go. And I'm gonna cut an air hole on the opposite side to hopefully prevent any leaks that's by the air hole. And the reason I'm doing this to begin with at all is I don't want the mold to get stuck inside the cup. And I will throw some mold release in just for good measure. Alright, now we got a good little hole here in the cup. It's away from the side where the crack's going to go, and we're just going to spray some mold release in there. Perfect. So now, if I slip this in here, just go in nice and easy. Got the air hole. You saw last time when I was trying to do it, I was having trouble getting the mold back into the cup because I had the air gap. Air hole takes care of that. And what I want to do, just for even furthermore step, just to help keep this clean and not use too much more plastic than I need to, I'm going to oh, actually, that reminds me, hang on, see how this thing, see, it slips right out now. That's awesome. There is a hole on the back of Hello Kitty here, and that translated into this thing that sticks out here. So what I want to clip that off, because I just want the whole thing to be a nice whole little piece here. And I want to reduce the amount of filling I got to do when finishing the object. And actually, so in here, the knife a little bit, because it's easier to sand than fill, I say, but that's just me. All right, there we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. So, cool. I did that wrong. Crack here. All right. So now I'm gonna go over to my desk now, and I'm gonna just make a quick funnel and 3D print it out. Actually, I'm gonna make it out of PLA though. Gotta find some PLA here on my wall. Yeah. Oopsies. Black PLA. Yep. All right, we'll see you over at my desk. Okay, so I'm going to make funnel really quickly here. Tinkercad, because it's down. So I'm just going to start with a cone. Make this. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I want to make it 5. I'm going to hollow it out by making a copy of it. And give it 2mm thick walls, so 8, 9, 2. I'm gonna make that a hole. going to join. Now what we have here, and then create a header. Actually, you know what? Do this. Let's make your comb. Stretch the crap. Okay. Box. That off of it. Okay. Copy. Paste. I'm gonna have everything have a thick strength. Center. Full. Spiral base mounting. There's just something on this model it hates. It just hates that. And let's see if we can fix this. Hates. I'm not going to spend too much time doing it. Look at Thingiverse. Yeah. Now, you big dummy. It's gonna take about half an hour for it to slide. But I could just do it as a draft. Yeah, 20 minutes. All right. All right. Goes. Sorry about the dub over here. There was some corruption with my video file, so I'm having to re-record the audio. Here you can see I just took the funnel off the 3D printer, and now I'm making sure that it fits into the mold, and squeezing it in place. I'm going to start prepping the smooth cast for actually casting the toy. Just putting the gloves on. I drop things a lot, don't I? Look at that. All right. And the glove is on. You can hear the dog in the background, can't you? I got the door open to my office. But so I'm just peeling the plastic here. The smooth cast is actually a pretty cool substance. It has a pot time of about 3 minutes. It's got a cure time of 10 minutes. If you're doing a thicker item, let it sit for about, I'd say let it sit for probably about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on what you're doing. It says a cure time of 10, but I have found that when pulling parts out of molds, sometimes they can come out a bit soft. I wouldn't use this on like small pieces because the smooth cast has a tendency to be a little bit stretchy when it's a smaller part. And it will actually potentially cause warping when removing from the mold if you're doing it with a smaller piece. And what I was trying to point out previously, I was using the Umu 30 for the actually making the mold, and the Umu 30 actually has a 6-hour cure time. And for the next go around of stuff, I'm going to actually use the Umu 25, which has a cure time of 30 minutes. So I can get molds done faster. And sometimes it's not always the best option. Sometimes you do want a slower casting time. Also, particularly if you have problems with degassing issues, you want to be able to get as much time with the material so you can degas it properly. So now I'm mixing the smooth cast. You want to mix it 1-to-1 by volume. All right. So we're mixing the liquids together. And then you're going to want to wait until it kind of goes clear on you. So I got interrupted by a phone call, but I had to keep going because the pot time on the plastic resin is only 3 minutes. And man, the thermal properties, it got really warm. When I said in the clip previously about not mixing too much, it's always easier to make less. I didn't even realize I should have made only 2 ounces, not 4 ounces, because there is also a little bit of expansion with this. So I did get my mold filled with plastic, but now I have a nice cup of hard plastic here. So yeah, less is definitely more in this situation. I'm gonna grab my stool so I can sit down here. All right, so let's take this out. See if I can. I did put that air vent in there. Come on. There we go. So I'm going to save that so I can make more of these. Now, the stupid thing, if you would have been watching and paying attention, the stupid thing I didn't do, I didn't put my mold release in before I did this. So this may be a pain in the butt, and this may be a one-time mold. I'll have to make another one. But let's see if we can get this guy out. Actually, it's coming off quite easy, even without the mold release. And there is going to be some, you know, I didn't release it all the way. Yeah, see, that came undone. So that's I've got a better way. I'm gonna remake this mold. I think it's gonna take another 6 hours because I did not have the proper stuff set up right for this. So you know what? I'm not even gonna bother trying to save the mold. I'm gonna rip the mold off my little Hello Kitty here, and that actually came out surprisingly well. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting for it to come out this well. If you look, it even got the I don't know if you can see it. It's even got the text from the back of her head on there. So this came out immensely well. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. I'm like, wow. The neck here got a little messed up, but that's okay. Holy cow. I'm really pleased on how well this turned out. I'm really am pleased. Oh, I can't wait until I make the next one and do it properly. Holy moly. So I'm gonna clean this guy up and just kind of a little bit. Yeah, it's not perfect, but the next go around is going to be way better. Let's get some sandpaper in here. Get some sandpaper. Holy cow. I'm shocked and surprised. There's a few divots, so it's not 100% perfect, but I have to say that this is a success. This is an awesome success. Actually, I need to get my daughter down here to come see this. Alexa, call Emily Jones.
I can reach Emily Jones's Alexa devices or phone. Where should I call?
Phone.
Calling Emily Jones.
Hey, Emily. I need you in the basement. Come here. I got something cool to show you. Come to the basement. But yeah, that's... Holy cow. I wasn't expecting this this good quality on a first mold, particularly when it was just something stupid. I found one of my kids' toys and was like, that'll fit in one of these cups. Let's make a mold out of it. But yeah, that turned out really well. I am really shocked and surprised how well that turned out.
Where are the eyes?
You have to paint them on.
Oh.
Because look.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? You want me to make one of these?
Yes.
How many?
Just one.
Just one. How about if I make a bunch of them?
Okay.
What is that? Is that cookie dough?
Yeah, but this time.
I won't make you sick.
Nope. No eggs.
Good call. But, so, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give this to you.
I don't have any acrylic paints to paint it.
We'll get you some.
I also want this to be, I still want it to be like gold, but this is Abigail's from her Lego set, so I can't use it.
Right. So, Sailor Moon, Hello Kitty? Yes. Yes. Anyways, that's what you're going to do. That is what you're going to do.
I need Perlix powders and acrylic paint.
Okay, so what we'll do in the next coming weeks, we're gonna make a Sailor Moon Hello Kitty, and my daughter's gonna paint it, and we'll give it away to a viewer. Sound like a plan? So, well, to know when the giveaway, because what we're gonna do, I want to show the video of the completion video of it once it's done. And what we'll do is we'll announce the winner in that video. So if you comment below,
Daddy,
we'll.
you could probably just pour a little bit of resin in the hole there.
Well, I can't. Feel that? I mixed too much. It's all plastic. So what we'll do is we'll give this away. I'm gonna make some molds of these, and we're gonna give this one away. She's gonna paint it up like Sailor Moon, and you'll have a Sailor Moon Hello Kitty of your very own. All you gotta do is comment below, and if you like this video, go ahead, click on the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified when new videos come out, and ooh, that's bright.
Dude.
I'll see you guys all later. Have a good day.